Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are well. Today we're going to talk about reframing as a cognitive tool from positive psychology and the fact that we actually can choose how we want to perceive reality. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, click the notifications button and like this video if you do. I would appreciate that so much. So I wanted to start by telling you a story. I'm not sure of the origin of this one. I've heard it from so many different ways and traditions. But it's basically about a man who lives just outside a small village somewhere in Southeast Asia. He has a farm and one day one of his horses runs away. And all the neighbors come to tell him how sorry they are and what a misfortune that was for him to lose his horse when it ran away. The farmer just says, maybe, maybe not. A few days pass and suddenly this horse that ran away comes back, but it has taken along 3 wild horses with him. And so all of a sudden, this man not only has his lost horse back, but also 3 more horses. And the neighbors come by and say, congratulations, what a great fortune. You now have so many more new horses. How good for you. And the farmer just says, well, maybe, maybe not. So comes the day when the son of the farmer needs to learn to ride these horses or to train these horses to be ridden. But one of the horses is very aggressive and it throws the son off the horse back and the son breaks his leg. And the neighbors come by again and say, I'm so sorry for your misfortune. I'm so sorry your son broke his leg. How are you going to deal with the farm now? This is such bad luck. And the farmer just says, well, maybe, maybe not. Just 1 week later, the soldiers from our army comes into the village to collect all the young men that are capable of going to war because the war has started. But the farmer's son can't come because he broke his leg from falling off the horse. And the neighbors yet again come. This is such a fortune for you. I'm so happy that your son was a bit injured so he couldn't go to war. Congratulations. And the farmer yet again says, well, maybe, maybe not. I love this story just because it proves as an example of the fact that we don't really know what the future holds. We never knew that, and particularly not right now. But also that since we don't know, we can choose how to view things. And that's what we do when we practice the tool from cognitive behavioral therapy that is called reframing. Say you lose your job. That could be the biggest misfortune of your life. Or maybe it's the chance to rethink your purpose, your interest, your strengths, your values. Maybe you get a disease. Maybe that's a horrible thing, or it's an opportunity to up your game when it comes to your holistic health practices. Maybe it's the time to look inwards and cultivate mindsets that will serve you forever when it comes to life's ups and downs. Maybe someone cuts you off in traffic and you get a bit late to meeting that person. Maybe that was preventing you from getting in a worse car crash. What if you breaking up with the person that you thought you loved might open up for brand new experiences? Maybe that bad boss of yours taught you about your own values and your own boundaries and helped you become a great leader yourself. Maybe that tough childhood made you into who you are and in a position where you can help and support others in this world. We never know for sure whether things will lead to good things or bad things, but we always have a choice. What if life is not happening to you, but for you? What if all the things that is happening in your life is an opportunity for growth, for happiness, for peace, for exploration, for curiosity, for service, for you being the best version of yourself right now? And that has nothing to do with accolades or results or being something special. It's just about going into the core of who you are and what you're here to do. which I always think is ultimately spread love and light. And someone just so beautifully expressed it the other day that love expressed is perceived as light. And that's what we want to be. We want to be light to other people. And to be able to be light to other people, you need to be light towards yourself. You need to show yourself the love that you deserve. And you need to reframe your life in order to catch the glimpses of magic, to notice all the magical moments, to witness all the miracles going on around you all the time. I read somewhere that our consciousness, both subconsciously and consciously, picks up 400 billion pieces of information every second. But our conscious mind is only capable of picking up 2,000 of all those pieces of information, which just makes it clear that there is no object reality. We all choose what we focus on, and what we focus on grows. We build the neural pathways in our mind to witness and focus and notice different parts of our lives. And by working on reframing, which when it's a practice is called restructuring, when you're actually looking at a thing that might have happened to you and consciously choose to reframe it. What if I say that this is a horrible thing? What if I would try to look at the light parts of this story that I have in my own life? That's called restructuring. But by time, if we teach our mind to do this over and over again, we will get pro at reframing, which is just choosing a more positive perspective of the things that are happening to us. What if this corona crisis could lead to something beautiful in your life? What if you dare to look at it that way? I want to challenge you, if you haven't already, to already start looking at those things. What are all the beautiful consequences of this crisis in your own life? I know for myself, I've gotten to spend a lot more time in nature, in stillness, in meditation. I've challenged myself to create new things and services online to serve my community. I've gotten to know so many more new people from across the globe that I thought I needed to meet in person. I've simplified my lives in so many ways. I've grown a stronger connection to my inner child because she's needed me so much in these last few months. There's so many positive benefits of every situation, and you can teach your mind to see those. I know I've made this analogy before, but you know the autobahn and the jungle path. The neural pathways work the same. When you've gone a certain route over and over and over again, looking at things from a negative perspective, for example, you will have an autobahn in your mind of those neural pathways. It will be so simple for your neurons to fire in that direction. And when you start reframing or restructuring, when you're doing it really consciously, you will be on a jungle pathway. You will need a machete to get through this thick jungle. But the more you step on this path, the more free and clear it will be, the easier it will be to continue on this path. And the less you travel down your autobahn, the less easy it would be to go that way. But we need to remember this metaphor when it comes to starting this process, because in the beginning it's going to be so hard, because your mind will start going back into your normal routes of maybe negative thinking or looking at challenges a specific way. But you can practice this, and the more you practice, the better you get. So soon enough, this jungle path will soon be a cleared road for you, where it'll be so easy to go, and you won't even find your autobahn anymore. So I want to challenge you to 1, witness your thoughts. 2, choose again. Know that you have a choice. Is life happening to you or for you? We don't know. We won't know for as long as we're here. But I know one way to make life happier and more peaceful and more easy to enjoy. It's by reframing and choosing to see that there is a meaning to what's going on. There is a positive side to this story. And I want to read that story. And as I always say, this has nothing to do with suppressing negative emotions or shoving things under the rug or pretending everything is perfect all the time. We need to feel our feelings. We need to deal with our problems. We need to take responsibility for ourselves and our inner children and be really kind to ourselves and take good care, especially in these times. And there's always a silver lining to anything that is going on in your life. Learn the practice of reframing and challenge yourself to see the silver lining. It's there, I promise. I really hope this serves you. Please comment below of any topic you wish me to bring up in this YouTube channel. Videos will from now on come out on Wednesdays. I really hope this serves you. I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm so grateful if you're watching this. I wish you a beautiful rest of the week. Bye.